So we've cleaned off the V-berth because two things. One, we're taking on a shipment of planting buckets. These are 5-gallon buckets with some irrigation materials and seeds and starter packs, run by a firm called Uppbeat, and we're going to help them by transporting them from here in Florida over to the Bahamas. And on the other side we will have a guest.
And they'll be sleeping with plants.
Yay! Or seeds.
Nice to meet you. Lily. Yeah, thank you guys for doing this. So these are the buckets. Now this is 100, but essentially what is in the bucket, so you know what you're bringing over there, is everything to start a backyard garden. So we've got the bucket itself is used for catching rainwater. So a family will receive a bucket with all the contents in it. They're going to set it up about this high, drill a hole in here, and then everything inside is the different tubing to set up about 100 square foot garden. And then they've got some good high quality seeds. They've got some soil and some seed trays. And then they have some information so that they can go online, register their bucket, they can get tips and tricks and agricultural training online. And we're just trying to help change the mindset and get some food security over there. So thank you guys.
How long have you been doing this?
Well, hopefully we've been at it since 2019 launched. Well, we were going to start with Cuba, and the doors closed as soon as we launched for Cuba for now. But then Hurricane Dorian hit the Bahamas, and so that's how we started. We knew we would do disaster response. We didn't anticipate doing it first, but we got started doing that, and so we have one sailboat, about a 40-foot, that we keep on the East Coast. So we started bringing some supplies, and then we saw a bunch of other boaters that wanted to do things, or were already doing things, or just, maybe needed someone on the ground or some coordination. So we just created this program called Ocean Reach, and they sign up, and as you did, give us their information. All we do is just help coordinate. So the partners, we partner with Convoy of Hope and Hope Seeds. They're great organizations. Convoy of Hope is linking arms with the Ministry of Agriculture, but more to provide a more in-depth training. So that'll be through the schools. They'll provide more training. So if people want to, because this is just to, help them learn about how to start a garden. They can start a 100-foot or 100-square-foot garden, but if they want to do more, if they want to actually, hey, I want to do a side business out of this, or I want to do a co-op, then that's where they'll get a lot more training there. You've got us on the ground, so when you get there, you can call us, we'll handle any issues, but you shouldn't have any issues. People will clear in to be fine. This project's been approved with the Ministry of Agriculture, that's why we've kind of partnered with them, so they want it to happen, which always is a huge help.
Sure.
So then it's just a matter of paperwork. So we got all that in order, and so what we'll do is, after we finalize how many buckets you're taking on board, then we will finalize that number on some documents that we have. We'll sign some things, I'll give you a paper to take to customs, and then they should know what's going on, but in case they don't, then there's numbers for them to call, or you contact us and then we'll work on it from the back end. But it should be fine. And then when you get closer to your final destination in Nassau, just let us know. We'll try and track you as well, but just let us know, and then we'll coordinate someone to meet you there and pick up.
Buckets to the boat to the Bahamas.
2 hours later.
destination was Nassau. We had 35 buckets on board to deliver, and after checking in at Bimini through customs and immigration, we spent another 2 days traveling over the ocean to the island of Andros, where we spent an interesting day. We started with 35 buckets, and by the end of the day, we had 34 to deliver to Nassau. This is the story of Tessie Lee on the island of Andros, who we met as an immigration agent when we checked in and found out a few surprises. She was a farmer and interested in becoming a part of the program. And so one of the 35 buckets destined for Nassau disappeared, shall we say. Let's watch. Hi. What'd you find out about Andros?
Oh, we need to find Chick Charney. Is a small green imp said to live in the interior pines.
While we didn't find a mythical imp in the forests of Andros, we did find ourselves in Tessie Lee's car going on an adventure to learn about her efforts in farming on the island.
Yes, you're close on. I'll take you further down when we already see here, and then we'll go on the other path.
What's the aluminum foil for?
Yeah,
It looks
they
like a
usually-
graft. I don't know.
A graft.
They are called rose plum.
What is the aluminum foil for, Tessie?
Oh, they we're mossing, making new plants.
Oh my
Moss.
goodness,
Yes,
wow.
so we could, when they,
Hi.
it's
Graft-
called
grafting.
Okay.
But mossing.
Moss,
is
we
an-
call it
Oh my goodness, look at that. And this is
the sour sauce.
sauerkraut, which we don't get in the States. Wow, look at that.
Yeah, actually,
So many pineapples.
Wow.
Wow. This is going to be great.
yeah, really good. Plantains,
Yeah.
plantains, and this is sweet peppers.
Oh yes.
Couple, yeah.
Yeah, that one's ready to go in to become salad.
Some more.
Here.
I'm happy to show.
Thank you. We're going to make salad today.
Okay, this is what I did, a little experiment with sweet peppers.
How they
This
come?
is the sweet pepper. Yeah,
They're
they came
doing
out
okay.
They came out fine.
High season
we have,
now.
The sprinkler system.
Yeah. And there's
That we
over there.
sprinkle, yes.
Yeah. And do you get your water from, is it Breck?
Local.
It's local water.
The well.
Our local
You
water.
have a local
our,
water.
See the water line.
Yeah.
Our local water line. So I experimented on the sweet peppers.
So it's city water. Now, if you were to drill a well,
Mhm.
you would get what?
My
Right.
farm has a well. And I have a pump that I hook up to
Right.
it when we go to the
And
farm.
that's good, clean,
And
fresh water.
Yes, yes, excellent. Okay, and this is my experiment with onions. I had nothing to do. I had to keep focus. This is my coconut tree here. This is the only one with that bear.
Just one. Just one.
He's gonna go to your
All
piece.
right.
Okay.
One for you. And how old will a coconut tree grow
old is this?
before
What to you?
2 years?
Young tree. What's it?
Produces?
Different breed, is it?
Okay, you can come this way. I have some lime, so we're doing the same thing, drafting.
Smell it.
We drafting the
Smell it? Smell it, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Big one, what's that then?
Oh yeah, I see. The big one. Yes.
Of the lime. Oh my goodness.
Tessie,
yes,
I love these.
Persian lime.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That is absolutely amazing. I've never smelled lime before.
Yes, and out of season,
Yeah.
I can actually control the temperature and the water and everything in it. So I'm going to experiment on some things that we only grow during the summer.
Yeah.
Gary didn't bring his machete. He has one, but he didn't bring it.
Right here.
Thank you. Oh.
Okay, okay.
And this is for you.
Oh, thank you.
So the soil is there, and then they have the irrigation
Okay.
tube.
That's a sweet one.
And more irrigation.
Okay.
And then here's the pot, little starter
Okay.
pots. And seeds.
Oh,
We have
excellent.
seeds. And
Kind of seeds.
this is for the irrigation.
Okay.
The little pipes. And information.
Information. Okay.
Chinese cabbage.
Okay.
Carrot. A regular cabbage.
Okay.
A tomato,
Tomato.
Roma tomato.
Okay.
Bunching white Lisbon
Wow.
onions. A sweet pepper. Coriander. Excellent. Turnips. Yeah. Beets.
Okay.
And one more.
One more.
I have eggplant.
Eggplants. Okay. Thank you.
That's wonderful. Okay. All from Convoy of Hope.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. She gained a land grant and funds necessary to build a farm out of the forests of Andros, which would one day become a farm producing produce and vegetables for the people of the island. Farming is a difficult proposition on the islands of the Bahamas because of the inherent dry seasons that exist and the very rocky and arid soil. Huge excavations are necessary to remove the voluminous amounts of limestone rock that populate the very thin soil here.
That's my well over there. I have the pump at home. So we just come in the evenings, hook it up.
Because if you
And
leave the pump
water.
here, somebody will
Someone-
steal it.
yeah,
Oh.
Another owner.
Irrigation systems are required to be able to deal with the dry seasons that are inherent to the Bahamas weather.
Oh, okay.
So as soon as they bear, you trap it down, and the suckers would grow into.
And you will compost after you cut them down. You make compost.
Yes. When you send these here, these are the breadfruit I told you about. When you send them, they will be that size in a pot, and now they're
Huge.
huge. They give me some. I'm trying to convince the government now to give me some property.
We just said goodbye to Tessie. Brought us back to our dinghy, and she gave us a whole box. Coconuts. Pumpkin. Little fiery hot peppers. Sweet peppers. Green tomatoes. I forget what these are called, but she says they're really good.
You have to ripen it yet.
Plantain.
Wow.
And these are wild almonds. And lemongrass. And a mint. Cane.
And sugar cane. How's it taste?
Quite nice.
Sweet, I imagine.
Good morning. It's very early. We are in Morgan's Bluff, Andros, and it's time to leave here and go to, where are we going? Nassau on New Providence Island. I'm getting an early start. It's time to get the anchor up and make this happen.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You must be Arnold.
I am he.
Hello, Arnold. I'm going to come ashore. Thank you.
Well,
Hi, wonderful to meet you.
It is my pleasure to
Yeah.
finally hook up. We've been communicating and
Many days.
It took us forever to get here. We were just had delays and delays.
Right.
And so
Well, I trust, as I mentioned to Gary, you're enjoying it.
we are very
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
So where are all of these buckets destined to? Are any going to the family islands?
Well, yes, some of them are, but
To the
in this particular project is going into the assemblies of brethren churches. So we have 21 churches in the country.
okay.
Some of them in the family islands.
Very good.
So some of their members
Yeah.
would be getting their kits. Hopefully we'll have an opportunity to meet with them and do a backyard gardening presentation.
Oh, beautiful.
And then present the bucket. So they can open it up and see the compost, see the pro mix, the seeds, and then just go to town.
As you may or may not know, we had 35 on the roster, but now we have only 34.
I think Danny indicated, yeah.
Yeah.
We
So
did.
we met with the customs official at Andros Island, and
also a farmer.
she was able to get. Turns out she's also auxiliary police and a farmer, and she was able to get a grant, secure a grant from Bahamian government from agriculture,
Okay.
and to get to open up some land to do farming and to provide
Excellent,
vegetables. So she's
excellent.
going to wants to hire people on and to
Yeah,
turn it
no.
into business. So when she heard what we were doing,
Yeah.
one of the buckets fell off the boat.
I can imagine, and we wouldn't worry about that one,
Yeah,
because if that is productive,
yeah.
we would benefit. So the buckets are new for our group, and nice innovation, because after you finish with the buckets, you can put a hole in the bottom and use it as a gravity feed irrigation tank.
Tell me about this BAMSI.
BAMSI is an agricultural institute formed around about 2014 in Andros, and they have been trying to research in agriculture and do demonstration fields. They have students, it's a school where they train persons into agriculture, not just backyard, but sheep, goat, livestock, whatever type of farming. And they give them an associate degree, so it's accredited, and then hopefully that associate degree can go to the University of the Bahamas, which can then do a degree in agriculture, or they can take that accreditation or whatever credits to another institute and get credit for it.
Yeah.
So we're encouraging them.
Cool.
Yes. Receipt of the first 34. I think that's the dolly. Yeah, we're so happy to have Gary and Kristen, who brought 34 buckets from the U.S. to us to help with the Backyard Gardening Initiative. And we'll do the training in backyard gardening, basically how to, plant the seeds, set them out, transplant them, then do the production from seedling until harvest, so that we can get more food produced in the Bahamas. Looking forward to this tremendous assistance.